Hi, I'm Shondell, and I'm here with Pete-Vilotti, the assistant director of 86th Movie. Hi, Pete.
Hi.
It's kind of weird being on this side of the camera, huh?
Definitely. Not used to this angle of the camera. I didn't even know what it was at first.
What do you like most about being part of 86th Project?
Really, everything. That's a tough question, but being able to involve a lot of my creative thoughts and help out with any bumps in the road, everything from getting it worked out from step one to just being the guy to bounce ideas off of, and that we work really well as a team, so we all can trust each other with whatever answers. It's kind of like we have 4 different guys almost to answer one question for us, and I like being part of that team.
How's it working with Christian Purdy?
Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
Is it? I thought it might be.
No, it's good. It works well with me because he thinks a lot like I do. We think a lot alike. So when like I said, when there's a bump in the road, we almost have thought the same answer already, and we just kind of look at each other, and either one of us spits out, "Yeah, that's exactly what I had." We can relate to it a lot similarly, if that's even a word. But like I said, our interests are very similar. He almost, as he portrayed his idea for the movie, I jumped in and almost could see it in my head as every step was explained, as every scene, and then. But yeah, he's a go-getter, so I like trying to follow along and just keep up with him. So he's a fast-paced guy.
Yeah. So boxers, briefs, or commando?
Oh, I'm always been a boxers guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commando only when I live in California because the ocean's right there, and it's easier to just get into the ocean and get out.
You're the first guy, I think, today that's explained to me exactly why he went commando. That's cool.
Yeah, the commando's for California style, but out in Vegas, there's pools. You need your boxers just to jump in pools in case you forget your trunks.
That's true. That is true. So, if you were going to party tonight, would you come home tomorrow at probably about 4 a.m. and eat cold pizza or Chinese takeout?
Chinese takeout.
How come?
I'm definitely that. I love pizza, but not cold. I always like my pizza. I'd heat up the pizza, but if I had to choose between cold pizza, I'd take Chinese takeout.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'd be warm. Because
I don't think so.
I'm not
I think
a big
that's
cold.
going to be cold too. It's 4 a.m.
Oh, then yeah, it's true. That's a long night of just sitting out. Yeah, that's a tough one. Maybe just a coffee and I'd choose C.
So, strip club last night or mass this morning?
Oh man, 50-50, really one way or the other. If it were me, strip club last night, although it wasn't true. I kind of wish, but we were working.
Right. If you
We'll
do
celebrate
it right,
with that next time.
Yeah, if you do it right, you don't have time for mass this morning, huh?
No,
Straight to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think people should come and see 86th Movie?
Almost for the same reasons I like working on it, because it's a great movie in the sense that we have a Las Vegas crew that is intertwining just Las Vegas, and we kind of get this city back in action. There's not a whole lot of movies that come out of Las Vegas, and I mean, we know our Ocean's 11 and certain films over the years, but we need to have more out of Las Vegas, I think. And it's living here, it's fun to know that you have the whole city to utilize, and you have such a fun, colorful place to shoot at. It's always action-packed, 24 hours a day. It's almost like, why wouldn't you not shoot here? Because especially having late-night shoots into the morning, it's like we're kind of guaranteed to have action somewhere.
Yep.
So it's a great city to shoot in.
So what's the most important thing your parents taught you?
Ooh. I guess it would have to be always think twice before you speak. My dad said, whatever you do, always think about what you're going to say before you do it. I guess I said a lot of stupid stuff when I was a kid.
Is that why?
So every now and then I'll think twice, but now and then I don't, and everyone will call me out on it. So I'm used to that nowadays too.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, that's a tough question, man. And I even probably thought this one up myself. I can't answer it. I always tend to go to classics just for filmmaking, but I always like some of the newer styles we go into. Shucks. If I was just to go with an old classic that I grew up with, I'd say probably Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, just something that kind of I grew up with and had watched millions of times, and just like Star Wars, but everyone's done that, so it's more of the Lost Ark or Indiana Jones stuff, or just old action stuff's always fun for me.
Yeah. How about your favorite actor or actress?
Oh, I've always liked John Cleese. Not to, even though he's not in all of these action films here and there, but John Cleese has always been one of my favorite actors. And actresses, that's kind of a tough call. I've seen a lot of Angelina Jolie stuff, but I think that's just because she's been out and stuff recently. She's a hard one to say no to. So
I
it's
heard.
like that one. But every now and then there's some good actresses that stand out that I've really liked. I just can't think of the names off the top of my head, but there's some older ones. It kind of depends on what film I'm watching and then and there. And Meryl Streep is one that has stood out with me. I've always liked. There's nothing I've never seen her that I'm like, oh, she wasn't very good at that. You know, she's always been good at everything, so that's kind of an easy one. But yeah, it kind of depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah. So if you were out checking out the ladies, would you be looking for the life of the party or the quiet one?
I'd have to honestly go for the quieter ones, or my style a little bit, because although it's kind of a catch-22, because if they're not outgoing enough, then it's hard to talk with entirely. Like if they're quiet with you too, by yourself, then it's going to be really tough to communicate.
Right.
So you kind of need a little bit of the both, but I'd tend to lean towards the quieter ones.
Yeah, they're not normally that quiet when you get them alone, huh?
It depends. I don't know. Should I hope not? We're in Vegas, so it
I
depends.
don't know.
It's
I'm
totally
just
different out here.
So if you were going to be a superhero, what power would you want?
Shucks. That's a really good question. I've always wanted to fly as a kid, but I don't know if that would benefit me nowadays. Get things done fast. It's what I need help with, really. I guess superheroes don't clone themselves. I guess I'd be the first one to have clones, but I guess invisibility.
Yeah, how come?
It's like you can take your own vacation and no one knows where you are. It's just you're done. And it's like you can do that. You can sneak in. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, it's just you're in your own world and you're not being waited on or being depended on to do something in a sense. So that sneak into girls' locker rooms, like might as well just.
You might as well.
Might as well.
Not?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Everybody's doing it.
Exactly.
We just spoke to Mr. Vilotti, the assistant director of 86th Film.